All right, here we are. Roll those shoulders up, back and down a couple times. Bend those elbows. Open that chest. And give me a step touch. That means the mail came. All right, we're going to start that angling forward for 4 steps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back. Stay here. Go forward. Push back. Stay. Forward. And back. Stay here. One more. And then go forward. And back. Stay here. You're going to stay here with your hands just nice and still. And you can take your toes in front. I don't know. Sorry. And then we press forward. Then you're going to add a knee lift and squeeze back. Then you're going to pull those arms down. Squeeze those shoulders back. And angle it a little bit. Up and over. In a moment, we're going to stay on the right and double time it. 4, 3, 2. Two more. Step touch. And stay here again, but this time we go to a hamstring curl. Press back. Then bring that in across to a knee lift. Arms go up and over. In a moment, we'll stay on the left and double time in 4, 3, 2. Here you go. Last one. Step touch. Wide angle. Have a little squat in the middle. And then stay in the middle. Drop that right shoulder in, look up over your left. And other way. Back through center, roll and extend. And roll. And extend. Big deep breath in. And exhale, bring that down. All right. Grab your slippery item. And we'll start with that left foot on. You can have your chair handy if you need it for balance, you might not. And we're coming forward. And then we're going to go out to what I believe would be 11 for you guys. Maybe it's 1. And then 3 or 9. And then back, next angle to the back. And then last angle all the way back. Good, back to the front. Angle it out. And all of this happens with that right knee bending to the side. Back angle. Ooh, that right leg is feeling it. To the back. Front for 2 this time. That 1 or 11 for 2. 3 or 9 for 2. 4 or 8, 2. And 6 for 2. And then front 1, each point 1, 1, 1, and 1. Ow. Step off of that. Cross your right leg over your left. Hands on that left hip. Right arm reaches tall. Really slide it up. And then with that length, push the hip over. And bring that back up. All right. We have all that on the other side. So slippery item is underneath your right foot. Weight on your left leg. It's going to bend and straighten as you come forward. And out to that 11 or 1. Out to that 3 or 9. Back angle 8 or 4. And all the way back at 6. We do that again, front. 1 or 11. Come on. You can have my math. 3 or 9. Back angle. And all the way back. And then to the front for just 2. Out for 2. Side for 2. Back angle 2. And all the way back 2. And then singles 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Woo! Left foot over right. Reach. Lengthen from your wrist to your armpit, armpit to hip, hip to ankle. Stretch tall, 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 and then press that hip. Beautiful. Woo. Shake that out. So we're going to do that same pattern, but a little bit more slowly this time. That was meant to keep your heart rate up. So once again, left toes are on. We come back forward for 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Then out on that angle. And to the side. And then to that back angle. And all the way back. And then just 2 to the front. 2 to the angle. 2 to the side. Back angle. All the way back. 1 inch away. Again, we'll step over with that right leg. We're going to reach tall, 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 tall. And then press. And back to center. Then we'll put that right foot on. Bending that left knee, coming forward for 4. out to the side, angle. Straight out to the side. And to the back angle. And then all the way back. May we help you? May we help you? 2 to the front. 2 to the angle. 2 to the side. Disappearing cat. 2 to the back angle. 2 to the back. 1 each way. Front, angle, side, angle, and back. Left leg over right. Reach it up. Stretch, 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 and then little press. Beautiful. Shake that all out. All right, before we do another round of leg stuff, we're going to do that challenging high plank height. So you may want extra cushioning for your hands. The slippery item will be under your feet. You're in that high plank position. Find your good form for your plank. And then as you're ready, look down at your feet and glide your hips up by pulling your abs in. So it's not just a hip lift. You want to initiate with your abs. And as you're ready, make your way back up. Pause for a cat cow. And then you're back up. All right, now we need that chair. We're facing that chair. Left foot steps forward, so your knee is not going to hit the chair, but it's close. And your right foot is on your slippery item. You're going to do your best to stay tall, not be forward and back like that. So glide it back. Maybe goal, get that left thigh parallel to the ground, and then without leaning forward, try and stay tall as you slide that right leg in. Just 2 more. The last one. Slide it back. See if you can go a little deeper this time. Come in halfway and back out. Bring that in. Put your weight on your right foot. Bend your bend your right knee. Left leg off to the side. Tailbone long. Flat spine. Lift those left toes up. Roll them out. Lift them up and roll them in. Lift them up. Bring them down. Flat back. Press yourself up. Ankle across the thigh, same leg, and hinge it back. Roll it under and extend it out. And then put that left foot on the ground. Onto your slippery item. Right leg is close to your chair. And then Lie back, and our goal again, trying to get that right thigh almost parallel to the ground. And then as we come up, doing our best to stand tall, not lean forward throughout the process. All right, last one. We hold it back there. We can go a little deeper, then we come in and out. And bring that up. Left knee bends. Right leg extends. I don't feel like that's wrong. Roll those toes up. Pull them out. Lift them up. Roll them in. Good. Bring it back up. Ankle across side. Tailbone long. Roll it under. And roll it up again. And press that top. And then we're going to use our chair to sit in with your slippery item out in front. All right, put it under your left foot, foot just flat on it. Just roll it in and out a couple times. Beautiful. Lift the heel, roll it in and out. You feel a little bit of calf, a little more hamstring. And then this time, heel down, the rest is not. So these are going to be your options for your whole foot, your toe, or your heel. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So whole foot, forward and back. And then just toe. And then just heel. Good. And then we'll get back to that first foot, left foot. And you make that decision. You're going to do a little add-on. So grab hold of the chair. Scoot yourself to the front of the chair so you're just kind of hanging in space. And then just that leg hanging out here. 4 more, that's all. Good. Sit back up. Switch legs. Scoot to the front. In and out. And scoot back up. Shake all that out. Move that out of the way. Hands back to your chair. Knees are bent. 90-degree angles as much as possible at the knees and the hips. Come off and give me some little tricep presses. And sit back up. Let's give those arms a break. Left arm to the left side. Pull the elbow back. Center it into the right. Right elbow to the right shoulder. Center and back. All right. Both feet on. Both legs in and out. This time toes. This time heels. All right. You're going to choose one of those, and we're going to add that booty just off the edge of the chair. So again, doing our best for just hovering here and pulling back. and relax. All right, final option is to put the tricep dips together with both feet on the slippery item. Don't have to do it, but you can if you want. Here we go. You gonna try and get the chair behind me? And relax. Shake that out. Roll those shoulders. Left arm, reach it up and behind you. Same thing, right arm like a backstroke. Then left arm to your left shoulder. Center and to the right. Shake that out. Right arm to the right. And center and left. Shake that out. Shoot a hook with your left hand. Pull back on that wrist. Flip it up. Gentle fist. And reverse. Shake the right arm out, shoot a hoop, pull back. Stop in the name of love. Left arm straight, or right arm straight, gentle fist, and flip it. Beautiful. Shake all that out. We're going to do one more plank pike, but this is from our forearms this time. So come on down. Feet on your slippery items. Find your good plank. You can hold this or lift your belly button and pike it up. And relax. All right, you can unfold your mat, maybe just halfway for now. There's one more thing that we'll want to keep it folded like this for. Go ahead and sit up on it. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Take a moment. Let's tuck and curl, roll out that low back. Pull forward and stick the booty out behind you as much as possible. So just rolling cat-cow through your spine. And then sit up. Bring your disc toward the camera, and that hand is on it. Feet and ankles together, knees together. You're going to do a tiny hinge back and a tiny rotation, right? You don't want to tuck and curl. You're drawing a tiny, very gentle arc with the disc. Your back hand, I was holding on to my knee. You can keep that, or you can bring it out in front of you, or if you want, it's up by your ear. Keep the knees together. Hold this one back, lift, reach, and bring it back. Let's do the other side. So again, you can start with some support, holding that leg or knee, arm out in front of you, or up. And center. All right. Keep that mat folded for now, and let's round down and give our knees a hug in. Little rock. Stretch the right leg out, hug that left knee in. And switch it up. Right knee in, left leg down. All right. And then let's get that last little bridge option. So kind of hamstring curls with a bridge. I have both feet on there for now. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. Just 2 times with the whole foot there. Don't roll too far out. Bring your hips down. Come up on your tippy toes. In and out 2 times. Mine didn't even move. Heels down, toes up in the air, bridge up, in and out 2 times. Okay, that's an option. Let's move it just to the right foot. Bridge up, whole right foot, right toes, right heel. Bring it down, over to the left it goes. Whole foot, toes, heel. All right, so now you have multiple options. Single leg or both legs. If you're doing single leg, do 5 on one, 5 on the other. If you're doing double leg, obviously that means you're doing 10. In any of those formats. Ready? Lifting your bridge and go. And relax. Passive snow angel. While you're here, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, let it roll open. Glide that left leg in. And passive figure 4. Glide both legs out. Put your right heel on the slidey item. Left ankle across the right thigh. And then glide that right heel in. Beautiful. All right. So slippery item off to the side for now. Hands on your thighs, deep breath in. Exhale, float the head, neck, and shoulders up off the ground, or add breath. Arms can go overhead. Exhale back down again. Inhale at the bottom. You can always keep your head down when those arms go overhead. You're just very conscientious because the ribs flat. Breath in to start. Exhale. Arms overhead as you lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale down. Last one, we're going to hold it up. We're going to reach those arms overhead. Pull those abs in, pull those ribs down. Hold in here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Let's bring those legs tabletop, hands above us. Single leg stretch, right arm overhead, left leg reaches away, right knee stays tabletop. Inhale. Switch it up, exhaling. Inhale to switch. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, right leg, left arm, ribs and abs staying nice and flat. Think about keeping the back of your head on the ground, maybe even the width of your shoulders. And relax. Hug those knees, little rock side to side, and then you're going to meet me facing front. I'm going to do that last little challenge for side planks. So again, multiple options. We've done this before. If you already know which one works best for you, go ahead. So first option, top leg is in front to help support, bottom leg is on your slippery item, and it gives you some range of motion like that. Next option is the front leg, top leg, sorry, is on your slippery item. And up you go. Range of motion will probably be smaller. And third option, both legs are on there, but I would crisscross, not stack. So you choose whichever one seems to make most sense for you today. And relax. All right. I usually don't turn my back to you guys, but oh, what the heck, I'm not going to do that today either. We'll just switch it up. So you're moving to the other side, please. You switch your head to the other end of your mat. And again, you have all those same options. You want to go ahead and get started. If you know which one you want to use, feel free. And relax. All right, we can go ahead and unfold the mat. You're still going to use that slippery item, but this time it's mostly for something fair. And then Nancy loves slippery day. All right, so you roll onto your abs and the disc or the paper plate or your dust cloth is off on the floor. Your forehead is close to the ground. Let's bend those knees and windshield wipers to loosen the low back. Then legs go down, either hip width or mat width. Toes are pointed, kneecaps are lifted. So feel that power in your thighs. Pull the belly button in, press the pubic bone down, and then both hands are on your disc. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the head, neck, and shoulders up, maybe just an inch, so your forehead is still parallel to the ground. No bend in the elbows. Slide the thing away from you as much as you can, and slide it back without bending your elbows. You're welcome for dusting your floor. So this is just shoulder work. As high as you can go, and pull back as low as you can go without bending the elbows. You're not lifting and lowering the spine. It's staying elevated. 2 more like that. Take a break. Now we add on. Press down to lift up. Toenails and pubic bone press in. Belly button pulls in. And we glide back. But this time you can come up a little higher, maybe bringing it into a little bit of the low back. And down. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to glide it back. Inhale, hold. And there you go. Last 2. And maybe you stay up a little bit on this one for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, and let's press back all the way back in our shell stretch. And then we're going to come forward in our methane producer. Oh, and our tiny little carbon dioxide user. Methane distributor. And tiny carbon dioxide. One more time, cow. And cat. And then we're flipping over. Back all the way over onto our spine, please. And let's do our double leg stretch. So legs in tabletop, hands by your sides. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Inhale, extending those legs, reaching those arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, bend and tap. Your head can be down. Last one, arms and legs reach, and we hold. And relax. Hug your knees in, take a little rock side to side. And then left foot on the ground, right knee in. Circles on the ceiling with your knee, please. And go both ways. And then that knee comes over to your right shoulder and rotate at the ankle. Reach over with your left hand, fingers come between your toes, pull them forward and back, and cross that over your left thigh. Good. Thread your needle while you're there. Reaching for the hamstring or the shin. the left foot on the ground, leave everything as it is, arms into a T. Everything drops left, so the right knee is pointed to the sky. All of the left leg is on, your right foot is on the ground. And then while you're there, bend the left knee, tuck it behind the right one, and let the knees go into a more full twist. Straighten out the left leg, hug the right knee in as you come back through center. Grab those right toes with your right hand, pull them back. As you flex the heel to the sky, push the knee down to the armpit. Little side to side movement or point and flex. Maybe some circles. And then straighten that leg. And to center you go, hands behind the hamstring, flex through both heels. Point the toe, flex again, and press the leg against the hands, but then pull in, and then do both at the same time. And relax that right leg down. And then we'll bend both knees again, left knee into your chest, drawing circles on the ceiling. And go both ways. And then holding that knee in, give me some ankle circles. And then reach down with your right hand, slide it between the toes, move those toes around, let that heel rest on the right thigh. Getting movement through that left foot, lots of articulation here. And then thread that needle, reach into the hamstring or the shin. Right foot on the ground, everything drops over to the right, left foot lands, left knee pointed up. Then tuck that right knee behind the left and let them go into your full twist if that's okay with your body. Straighten the right leg, roll back onto your spine, hug that left knee in, reach down, pull those left toes back, press the knee down into your shoulder. And then straighten that leg and come to center. Flex through your heel, point it up to your heel, press the leg, pull with the arms, and then both at the same time. And release that. Arms out in a P position, passive, opening of the front side of the body. And reach those arms overhead, point your toes, point your fingers, and then tuck your toes back, flex your heels, tuck your hips, feel that low back push into the ground. Inhale, reach overhead, lengthening the front of the body. Exhale, tuck the back of the body. And then maybe from there, it's okay to roll up, or you can bend your knees to help yourself, or you can roll to one side. And then you're going to come over onto your hands and knees. And we're undulating that cow cat or that methane and tiny limited exhale. And then we'll find ourselves tucking those toes. Press those heels out if that would feel good. Bend the knees a whole bunch. Hands on your thigh for cat. Inhale, cow. Big deep breath in. And curtsy. And curtsy. Thank you guys.